Welcome back to Country Maintenance. Got a stubborn leaking faucet here. In an attempt to figure out which side it is and exactly what's going on. And what I have is a right side, cold side cartridge on this particular faucet. It's particular to which side is which. They're shutting off the water on the cold side to see if that'll stop our drip. And that did not seem to get it. It can be really tricky to tell on these sometimes. I'll try the hot side, we'll see if that does it. And there's the hot side. That did seem to slow it down. On the hot side. I think that's what we got going on. If I open the hot side back up. Yep, there it is. It looks like we got a leak on the hot side. Let me pull it apart and see if I can rework it here. Sometimes you can fix these. Again, I have the wrong
side cartridge. I have the cold side and I need the hot side
cartridge, and that these are specifically lined up in order to be that particular faucet cartridge. I also bought a new faucet. If it turns out that's the best way to go, I'll do that. Here's got a little plug here. See if I can get it out with my thumb here. Maybe. There it is. And then we've got an Allen set screw. Loosen that up. Pull our deal out. And it's a good idea to kind of line these up and mark where they're at, because they can be very stubborn. Okay. There we go. It's going to be real careful not to squeeze too hard when we take this off. So we don't want to deform it.
It's definitely a lot better to use an adjustable wrench here to prevent deforming the fitting.
Okay. Pull it up. And we're going to take a look at our cartridge. And it's not leaking from the handle, so I may be able to kind of change the inner workings. Sometimes I like to mark, looks like I've been here before, the side that's opposite the neck, and that way I know exactly where to put it back in, because it's tricky. You can put it back in either way. So we're going to take a peek at the inside portions here, see if there's anything that we can clean up here. There we go. Sometimes these get little bits of debris or whatnot in between the ceramic portions that are turning. That seems pretty good. And since I don't have the same cartridge set up, what I can do is change just those inner portions and the gasket from this one, since I don't really have the correct one. So here's the gasket, and then here's our inner portions all together. And we'll take that and we'll put that down in the new one. And actually I need to get the little teeth out. One little part left down there. There it is. Okay. Now we'll do a little trade. Line that slot up with the slot here. Oh boy. There it is. And we'll put our new gasket in. And then I've got my line on this side. I can see the indentation of the set screw actually right there. So that goes to that side. And insert it back on and in. And now we've basically just taken it from the new one here. The top portion's fine, but let's see if we get lucky enough on this. Sometimes it works out, sometimes not so much. This is what it is. These are a relatively inexpensive faucet in the scope of faucets. This might be $40 or a little bit more, just depending where you get it. Okay, tighten it down. And now we'll turn the water back on. And I'm actually going to go ahead and open the line a little bit so that we don't get any air in the line. And now we'll turn our faucet off. Let's see if we've got our drip wrapped up. I do believe it worked. Alright, I'm going to turn the cold water on. Do the same thing. I'm going to open the line and then turn the water back on underneath. Turn the water off. And that last drip's going to fall. Hopefully that's going to be all. Yep, looks like we got it fixed. Alright. So now we just got to tighten our Allen key back down. Well, I was all ready to change out the faucet, but glad I didn't have to. Tighten down, reset our index button. And now it's just a tiny bit of cleanup, but we're all set there. No more dripping faucet. Good to go.
There's one way to get through it if you only had the other side cartridge.
Yep, there's our last drip there. I'll wipe that off. And we're good to go. That's how to handle it if you didn't have the correct Glacier Bay deal and it wasn't leaking from the handle, it was dripping from the spout. If it was leaking from the handle, it's a completely different story. Kind of last thing, we'll want to do a field test and make sure none of our angle stops are leaking here. I'm good there. Sometimes these will leak in between the on and off positions, so just a good idea to keep an eye on them, monitor them. Sometimes just putting the paper towel or two down below and just monitoring it over the next couple of days to make sure you have no drips or leaks. It's a good idea and can prevent other damage. Anyway, thanks for watching. Kung Fu Maintenance. Over now.